What's going on, everybody? Doc and Sloth here, back. Average Gamer guys, bringing you a little bit more Rocket League gameplay. Sloth, what are we chatting about today?
We actually had some exciting news after I talked smack about Psyonix and Season 3 of the competitive in Rocket League. Nice
Dude, nah,
shot!
and I'm gonna,
Very
unlike
well
last
done.
video, I'm gonna look awesome because of this.
That's it. We're starting off on a much better foot this time.
Woo!
But Psyonix actually did release that they do have a kind of sort of soft end date for Season 3, which is early April, or possibly right before the end of April.
Nice.
So we actually do have a date now, which is nice.
Beautiful shot.
Man, we actually kind of look like we've played this game before now.
Yes.
I like this. This is nice.
At least I do. It's no what not to do video, that's for sure.
We did one of those. We're done with those.
Yes.
With the end of Season 3, we will be getting rewards again. In Season 2, I know it was boosts, and this time it's just going to be wheels. And they've actually shown the kind of a little mock-up of the wheels. They were nice enough to let you get the reward of the highest tier that you have reached. So we're going to have prospect wheels, challenger wheels, the stars, and champions. Oh, that was a great pass, really close. So we'll be able to get those. I think they all actually look really cool. I'm excited for them. I'd love the champion wheels, but that's just not going to happen for me.
Yes.
But I think that's kind of how everybody's brain works as soon as we hear about that kind of thing. But really excited for that. It is, gosh, it's still like 3 months out, but that gives you some time to grind. If you want to finally hit Rising Star, if you've been trying for a long time, you have some time to grind a little bit. The other thing that's kind of big with the shakeup is they're actually changing the tiers. So right now the system is prospect to challenger to various stars, rising star, all star, shooting star, things like that. What we're actually going to now is kind of your standard bronze, silver, gold, diamond, platinum kind of setup. Going to be a lot easier for people to join the game and kind of get into the game and easily be able to see and assess how things are going and how they're progressing.
Right.
It's really difficult. I know there was kind of joking. I think it was League of Legends, if I'm not mistaken. Challenger is like the highest, one of the highest ranks there is. Whereas in Rocket League, it's where most people are. It's where the vast majority of the population sits somewhere between Challenger 1 and Challenger Elite. The boys over at Psyonix were really involved in the discussion over on Reddit. The devs are really cool. From what we've had interactions with as a community, they were really open and talking about having the tiers still, or the divisions, pardon me, but maybe cutting down the divisions because now there's more tiers. There's just more now, so we don't need all those extra divisions in between. Am I going to get to this? Oh, close. So we're really excited about that. They also did mention that the end of Season 3 / beginning of Season 4 will also coincide with the next DLC.
Nice.
So we do expect to get another map. We usually always get a new map with the DLCs. We usually get Champions Crate updates too, so maybe we'll hit Champions Crate 5 with those.
Cool.
It's got a lot to live up to. Crate 4s were really awesome. Quite a few cool wheels, as well as new black market decals and stuff. So I've done a little bit of trading. In it, they're also looking at adding more options and more tools for trading, because the trading in Rocket League is blown up more than they ever could have imagined.
Oh yeah.
So we'll kind of see how that stuff will be handled.
Nice, nice. And you caught this like first glance. You were the first one, obviously, to tell me about it. Where are you picking up like your information? Where are you kind of reading, in case anybody else wants to go in and find out anything more? Where are you kind of posting up to see these updates?
I really like Reddit as a community, especially for gaming and stuff. The different subreddits are a really good way to just peek and see a lot of information pretty quickly. Nice shot. Good thing he cycled back. So I'm actually checking
Oh gosh, I put this in.
reddit.com/r slash Rocket League
Okay.
periodically, and you'll see a lot of
Yeah, I did.
kind of tips and tricks being put up there, but also people trying new things out, different um, kickoffs, things like that. So people will show things, and that's a great way to learn. Pretty much this game has grown since the very beginning, from one person figuring something out, and then everybody else kind of imitating and making it better. So I mean there's no shame in kind of imitating what you've seen others do. That's really how this game as a competitive game has really grown. The skill gap is insane now.
Right.
Let's get this out of here. Making me a little desperado here to get that out.
Yeah, and I think they saw that too, and you see that in the community with the fact that they kind of did that online training too. And I think that's another good indicator of, hey, somebody's figured out how to do something pretty good. Let them build the training that's going to help people kind of learn that skill. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited. I mean, season 4, that's pretty cool. I might, you guys might get some gameplay of me actually trying to see how far I can get prior to the season swap over. So, as you can tell,
yeah,
while it looked awesome at the beginning, I'm not very good yet.
And I'm being really picky on when I decide to play, because I think I'm one win away from hitting shooting star.
Nice.
So it's something I really want to hit. So I'm being really picky. I have to feel like I'm playing really well to jump over into competitive, but never any harm in playing some social. And we kind of talked before about the kind of hidden MMR is still there. So you still should find some people close to your rank or skill level.
Right.
And we kind of throw that for a loop, having the difference both in time played, and I don't think you're ranked in
I'm not.
any ranked mode yet, are you?
No.
Okay, so and it's nice to see here a little bit of joking around and complimenting from these guys. That's my least favorite thing about the community is sometimes the community.
Yes.
There's a lot of toxicity that I see a lot, especially playing ranked. Reminds me a bit of Overwatch, but good to see. Like it's always nice to have that sportsmanship there.
For sure. Oh.
I'll be able to get back to this just before he will, but I'm gonna need Boost to contest again.
I got just enough air time. Shot. Oh, I got just enough of that.
I struggle with Neo Tokyo. I know last time we played Starbase, and we kind of talked about the non-standard maps. This is another one, and these little lips off to the side screw me up really bad.
I just wish I
I'm
could.
just not used to changes in horizontal elevation on Rocket League. And that is the craziest bounce because of these things.
Yes, map definitely has dynamics.
I'm jumping over him. Yeah, it was kind of a big deal when this one came out and was put in competitive because there's some Rocket Labs maps they're all kind of crazy.
Right.
Like one has 2 goals and one's just the shape of a gigantic donut, kind of thing. And there was one that was in that playlist that is exactly like this map.
Nice.
and people were kind of frustrated that we were having a Rocket Labs map in competitive and stuff. We're kind of getting used to it now. There's a couple that are kind of considered non-standard that are kind of universally disliked by most of the community, but we still have them. Psyonix is adamant about making us play them and making us like them. They actually have implemented a map voting system, so you don't get to vote on each particular map, but you can say, I like this map, I prefer this map, and I don't prefer this one, so don't make me play it.
Nice.
Not really noticed it helping at all. I did dislike Neo Tokyo, and I play it, I feel like, just as much as all the other maps. So I don't know. The only other option is to bring in actual like vetoes and stuff,
Right.
Which I don't know that they're interested in doing that. So
Well, they do have
we'll
some
just kind
time
of play
before,
what we get.
I was gonna say they do have some time, obviously, before season 4, so I'm sure there's more changes that could potentially come
Yeah.
down the.
Oh my gosh.
Down before that pops out. So
Yeah. I was really excited to have a highlight reel goal on here and just ring it off the crossbar.
Woo!
Oh, get in there. Nice shot.
Yeah.
Oh man.
just the corner.
Tight angle, well placed. We talked we talked about last time we made the Rocket League video, and we kind of did the what not to do, and we kind of struggled during the video. We shut the capture card off and immediately went on like a 4-game winning
Yes.
streak and played really well. So at least we have some proof that we're not all terrible.
Oh,
Nice shot! That's what I'm talking about, man. See, I don't know. This game has the best evidence of growth and the best jubilation of having growth. It's so cool to see, because I think you've been really good even from the start, for somebody just kind of picking up the game. But I don't feel like that was something that was really in your repertoire a week or two ago. You know,
No,
and it's cool to see that
for
growth.
for those of you that don't know and are watching, I like purely boycotted this game. Not boycotted, but like just kind of refused to get it. I think for like 2 or 3 months you told me how good it was, how much you enjoyed it, how fun it was.
I begged you.
You did. Other people are getting on that we know playing it, and I just didn't think it was something, not that I would enjoy, but just that I wouldn't be very good at. Because to be honest, I don't play very many sports games, and this is kind of sort of in that realm. And I just didn't get it, and finally one day, I think it was on sale for like 60% off or 50% off on the Xbox store, and I was like, all right, well, for $11, I guess I'll get it, and if I don't ever play it, I don't play it, I guess. And I ended up getting it, and lo and behold, I'm not super
It's
terrible.
amazing. If only someone had told you how great it was. 4 months.
I know.
We have proof now that I'm always right, and Doc should always listen to me.
Yes. At least when it comes to games, I should buy.
Oh,
Oh,
I really try to get creative with the. Oh, what's he gonna do here? Oh gosh!
gonna drop it right over you.
I really try to get creative using the walls and stuff on this map. Those little lips. But I started to go for that initial hit, and I knew he was gonna beat me to it. So I was like, all right, I'll just kind of cancel out my aerial. I'll just drop down and see what the next guy does. And it was just the softest little tap directly over my head. That was bad.
Oh,
From there, I want it to be a
shot
close game. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want to beat them too bad.
right.
Gotta be kind.
Want to let them keep playing. They did beat us last game though, so
That's true. That is true. Maybe I shouldn't complain about Tokyo too much. Maybe that's the reason we won.
yes. there it is. Good games. Good games. I don't look so terrible in this one, which is very nice. I still have much growth to go. Much growth to go.
But that's the other thing that I absolutely love about this game is there's always room for improvement. There's always growth. So join in. You guys are looking to play some, let us know. We have roughly about 3 months to grind up some levels if you want to get to that certain tier for those rewards. So get out there and play. Definitely check out our first video on what not to do if you are a beginner. I would definitely target kind of Challenger 1 is where you want to be on that kind of scale of just being able to get the game and get started.
For sure, for sure. All right, guys. Well, again, we're gonna finish this one up, but we'll leave you at about 15 minutes or so. Like you said, check out our other videos down below. If you're interested, we're also playing a lot of Halo Wars because the beta's out right now. So if you enjoy that or thinking about picking it up, it is free to download till the 30th. So hop over in that. Again, we've got some good, I think, beginner tips for everybody in that game. And so yeah, again, we've been Average Gamer, guys. Check you later.